Alright, now nice and easy. Do not fall off the log. You're recording this, it needs to go right. Oh, look at that. Alright, so I woke up this morning and I had all these different video ideas that I wanted to start working on. But when I woke up this morning, I just felt kind of lonely. I'm not somebody who typically experiences all that much loneliness, but I certainly felt it when I woke up this morning. Now, I could do what a lot of people do and send out a bulk text message or give somebody a phone call, but I have my own unique way of dealing with loneliness. I go out to the forest all by myself so I can actually be alone. You see, for a lot of people, being alone is not the problem. A lot of people, such as myself, we only feel lonely around people. I'm not quite sure what the right wording is, but it's almost as if we don't fit into the urban environment for which we feel forced to operate in. We feel kind of lonely in the big city, or in the town that we come from, whatever the environment. But once out in the forest, truly alone, it's like you come into your element. At least that's how it is for me anyway. Nothing cures my loneliness quicker than going out to this little piece of forest that I'm so familiar with, and just being alone with my thoughts. I remember growing up in New Zealand after my dad died. I would take the car away for a weekend and just climb the tallest mountain I could possibly find. I just remember sitting there on the side of a mountain face, staring out over a valley and thinking to myself, you know what, I enjoy life. And I spent the rest of my teenage years feeling pretty good. Now, today's video is not so much an advice video in the context that you should just run off to the forest whenever you feel lonely. But here is a mistake that I think a lot of people make. A lot of people don't worry about how to deal with loneliness until the feeling kind of descends upon them. You know, you shouldn't try and figure out how to pass a test on the day of the test. The best way to deal with loneliness or any other type of emotion of a similar vein is to think about ways to deal with it when you are feeling well. The next time you're feeling good, think of strategies that you can use for the next time you're feeling down. If you wait until you're lonely in order to come up with a strategy for dealing with loneliness, then you may make a decision that you regret, or worse still, you make a decision that you can't take back. I'm really looking forward to 2020's videos on this channel. I've got a lot of really good videos I want to talk about. But like I said, when I woke up this morning, I just didn't feel like talking about any of them. So instead, I took the camera with me and decided to make a video about this. I cannot give you an exact strategy for you on how you should deal with your loneliness. You may suffer from a loneliness far more ingrained than being able to just go out to the forest to get rid of it. I just wanted to share with you what I do. But I really do believe that loneliness can sometimes be attributed to not having the things that society tells us we need. Whether it be a family, a community, or some other thing that we're told that we need to be a part of. Because oftentimes, if we can escape that environment and be truly alone, the loneliness can sometimes dissipate. I know that many of the people who watch my videos actually have more experience on this subject than I do, so feel free to leave me a comment explaining how you deal with it. I think most of the movies that we grow up with always have a happy ending, and therefore it programs our brain to always want to end on a high note. But maybe the best thing to do is just talk about these phenomena and just let it be what it is. Now, that's got nothing to do with being pessimistic or negative, but sometimes the best way to deal with a difficult truth is just to learn the truth and then just move on from it. But anyway, thanks for listening to today's video. In the coming weeks, I will be working on the next episode of my Look series. I already have enough emails sitting there to cover at least 3 or 4 lengthy episodes.